And at the Standard Gate at Dundee, and there's going to be a great big transformer, an electrical transformer. It's going to be coming off the Dundee Quay at the docks and heading for Alyth. It's part of the new Alyth project. They're going to be upgrading the substations there. So there's a great big transformer. It's going to be under police escort. There's going to be a 24 axle lorry. It's going to be transported from here to Alyth, going via the route, the selected route. My mate's Strain, he's videoing as well. He's just parking a bit closer to keep warm. But there's a small crowd here, and there's probably some reporters or some engineers as well. So I'm going to get the video on of the lorry and the transformer on it as well. Down at the, yes, that's the gates it's going to be coming through. So it's in the Standard Gate area of Dundee. Got part of the docks authority and that as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see this. I'll go and turn the camera around and show you what I can see at the moment. Standard Gate. There's a small crowd down here at the moment, and there's a lot of stuff down at this area for the docks and that. There's a lot of materials and everything. It's all secure as well, like, you know. So my mate's got the idea. He's parking there where it's warm, a little bit closer. I've parked away down there, just on the roadside. But so I'll show you a wee bit of the docks from here. I'm not quite sure what these pipes, what's in the pipes are. I'm not really sure what's going on there. So I'll see what. So like I say, it's a part of some kind of upgrade. There's a substation near the Scottish town of Aylth, and this component, this transformer, is being shipped in, and under police escort it's going to follow a certain route, probably up the Kingsway, and it's going to make its way to Alyth, where the substation is. And that'll be, this area is really a big wide road for heavy equipment and all sorts of stuff down at the docks, because there's a lot of heavy machinery and that use this road. I'll get the tune. That's the advantage with this camera phone that I'm using. I can actually change the position. Oh, you got your jacket on? Yeah, it's Strain Jennings. He's got his YouTube channel, and it's cold. He's got the wise move, put the jumper on, warm because we'll hang about for a wee bit in the cold. So
it just says on my video there, if it's as big as they claim it to be, they've only got standard wide gates. So it can't be that big.
Well, this is it. I just have to see. It's going to be, well, I've certain width it'll be. Was it STGO, STGO? It's got that in the front of the lorry. It's like special loads, certain width, weight, and that. 24 axle truck, so it's going to be heavy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which is over certain width.
Supposedly they hired a company called Alyth.
Alyth hired it. Oh right. Hopefully
it's spelt that way anyway.
If we could hear that.
There's a car stop there.
That might be something. Yeah, could be. Might probably security or something.
Like? Yeah, it's only 4 minutes or something.
Yeah. Oh. yeah. So we're just waiting on it. It's due to be leaving here at 7 o'clock. Yeah.
They're waiting behind the security barrier. They're stuck.
Stuck probably. Yeah, that's probably part of it.
Them like more like.
They're probably covering them. They're probably covering the project for themselves. They'll be filming it for their own. I'm guessing it'll be for their own training purposes and their own promotional.
Exactly, making sure it all goes safely.
Yeah, they'll have their own footage.
I'm going to be a bit crazy now. I'm going to grab my DSLR because I think it's going to be higher quality.
Good idea. This is it. Get the quality. While the going's good, this yeah.
My phone has a better night time thing, I think, but my DSLR will be higher quality. It's like 4K photos and that.
This is not bad. I've got the Galaxy S20. Yeah. Does the job. So yeah, we're just hanging on. We're just waiting for the big transformers. It'll be like a step up or a step down transformer, probably either or. Step up transformers where they get the voltage and step it up, but the current will drop because you don't get energy for nothing. It just transforms it from one state one for them, which is the low voltage up to high voltage. So if they're transmitting high voltages over long distances on a power line, they'll step the voltage up and keep the current smaller, but the power will be the same. Power equals volts times amps. But if it's a step down transformer, obviously if you're going at your house, they'll drop the voltage down and increase the amps, so the cables will get thicker. That's what a transformer does. It's induction. It has two coils, primary coil, secondary coil, and it induces voltages through the coils, wrapped in the iron core. That's what a hum is. It's 50 hertz in the UK. 50 hertz hum. That's where the transformer makes that hum or buzzing sound. But this is obviously a big, huge transformer, and it's going into a substation for distributed power around about Alyth and the surrounding areas of Alyth. Just giving my viewers a lesson on how a transformer works. I think I go back to when I was at physics at school. That was my favourite subject, science at physics at school. It's a powerful bit of kit there. Yeah, serious stuff. So, that's Strange Jenny's channel if you look for his as well.
Thank you.
And we'll see all this big bit of equipment coming up shortly. Yeah. Just a waiting game now. Just a waiting game now.
Maybe I had security team instead of the police.
I could. The police will have the powers to, close the roads, etc.
That's probably what they'll be doing.
Yeah. The security will be there obviously just as a backup, but the police, they've actually got the powers to close roads, etc. Storm drain in the middle of this big road, and just going over here just to get a bit of a view of the area from here, just showing you the docks. So it's Strange going to get some views from down there as well. As I say, that road, this road here just leads up to the circle, which is the Gate roundabout. It goes, Dundee Road runs from centre of Dundee to Broughty Ferry. Oh, there's a train. It runs between the Broughty Ferry and Dundee Road, and that circle intersection is called the Gate. The Gate roundabout, and the road will come down here, and that's going into the Dock Authorities area. But I'm guessing maybe not come from there, it might actually be from here actually, the way that gate there I guess, yeah. This is all part of the docking area, so there is a cycle route there. That fence is the boundary, and there is a cycle and walking path that goes out towards the city quay. So there's a little bit of activity. There'll be an escort vehicle, wide load, be this STGO, I can't remember what it stands for again, but it's STGO 2 or 3. It's what they put on the fronts of lorries for oversized loads, and so busier. There's more and more there's some more spectators coming here. Prior to the move, that we wanted to see it as well. So it's just a waiting game, waiting on them arriving. There's probably a lot of technical stuff they've got to get sorted first before they do it. I mean, it's a very heavy bit of equipment. What was it, 100 odd tons I think it was. So they've obviously got a lot of preparation work to do in that as well. They've got to really plan the route properly for the weight and the height and width and all that. So, yep. So that's the first sign of movement with the lorry coming out. We are hoping to get in front of the convoy and catch up with it, or get in front of it and get some more footage later on. So it's just sort of coming into view now. There's not a lot to see at this stage, so I'll probably pause it. But because the road is there and in here, I might get a little bit closer to it. Oh, look at the drone as well. No, that's the way to do it now. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure they were allowed to film over the docks actually with the drone. I didn't think they were, unless that's probably them. It's the company's. Yeah, it'll be the company's drone.
It sounds like a bloody me.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it'll be a company. So here's a sign of. This is absolutely massive. If that's going on the road, that is going to be one heck of a. Jeez, must be about, I don't know, 100. That's going to be about 100 foot or something, yeah. Wow, that's enormous. Yeah, that looks big from where we're standing, but
Going the wrong way.
It's quite big, isn't it? Did you say they're going the wrong way?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, so it's going the wrong way. Oh no, it's maybe too tight a turn. Maybe it's maybe what it is. It's maybe too tight a. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Well, it looks like it's taken a different turn to what we thought. I thought it was going to just be coming up this way, but it seems to be going along. I'll still come in this gate, like, because there's only this gate, so they're just altering some of the fences so it could get out. I reckon it's just because it's too long. Yeah, I'll definitely come at the same gate, like, and 100% sure of that, like, because there's only one gate, it's like big enough for that to go through. So they're just there's like the portable fences. They're just going to move them so that the lorry comes from. It's like a train. It's huge. What I'll do is I'll get this a bit closer, try and avoid that fence. So I've relocated the gates. I think I'll go back on that side when it comes out. Yeah.
It's just in the meantime, eh?
Aye, just to get the view from here, because I get the feeling we're the ones that are right in the front, and I think we're getting the best views. Aye, photobombing, that's the word.
Look at this. This is a piece of footage you never want to miss.
Oh, that's really good. I'm going to see if I can.
I want to know the view he's getting.
How much did I get there, I think? So it's an MEN, a man, and it's STGO CAT 3. It's oversized load, heavy haulage. So it's a quad axle tractor unit. It might have ballast on the back, maybe. I'm not sure what that green thing is on the back, but it's ballast or what, I'm not sure. So it's just stopped there for a moment. They're probably just checking things over before it goes out onto the road, before it leaves the actual boundary of the port authorities. It'll end up on the public road. So probably there might be putting place on that. Drone will be almost certainly be like a company drone, because there probably wouldn't be a lot of flight drones over secure areas like this. So. And there's a police escort, a police car. Because they've got to have that when it's going on the public road, because they've got the powers to, close roads, etc. And I think that's just standard practice. So, yeah. So I hear the engine. No, I hear an engine. I don't think it's a truck engine. It'll be a generator or something. So they're getting ready to move off again. But yeah, that's what they would have had to wait on the actual police before they could actually take on the public road. So. That's what they're doing. They're maybe putting the plates. Oh, there we go, I hear the air brakes going on. That's a police car going in. That'll be turning and going in front of the lorry. To basically lead the way. That'll be like a pilot car, and I'll obviously close off the roads. It's a rolling police escort basically, so it is. It was overheard that they've got to wait in other police. It's going to be more than one police car, and there's a diesel generator, and this should be a diesel generator as well. So
there's a van over there, and it looks like a sort of
documents.
vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. So they're just get. Ah, yes, yeah, yeah. I'll show you. So they're probably just doing a bit of technical stuff before it.
Oh, yeah.
Before it goes on.
Something of this size.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot to do. Maybe getting the lights all sorted and that as well. The tail lights, because have a lot of lights. Got to be flashing lights. And lorry, the Escort vehicles.
That's probably what the generators are for.
Yeah,
all
all
the lights and all the power steering for the trailer. I'm guessing.
Yeah, the suspension, all the double wheels. There's
24 axles.
Yeah, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 per axle. So there's the smaller radius to the bus. It would be 19-inch radius. I'll have to close. I'll show you. See if we can. I'll show you the radius of the wheels. Actually, it's not as clear. I'll wait till the truck comes out. You'll see it a lot clearer now. So wait till the lorry comes out. Zoom into the size of the wheels and everything. So there's more police turning up. So there'll be obviously more than one police car. Probably 2 in front and 1 behind maybe. So 7:30. That was meant. Well, said it would be 7 o'clock, but it's 7:30. It's still late. Still hanging on yet. I'll stand here and freeze for years and show you the view. I want to see it anyway. Do what I do. So that's the 2 police cars that are going to be going in front. The lorry will follow, and I think there'll be a police car at the back. So they're going to go way up ahead to make sure the road's cleared. Close it for the. Right, so that's good as well then. Right. I thought they would be in front. Well, maybe they'll catch up then. The lorry's still waiting. So. So it's closed the road obviously. That's what the police have done now. They've got in position to close the road for traffic coming up and for traffic coming down, which means nobody's going to be able to get in nor out until the lorry is past. Here's the lorry just on the go, and just making sure I've got my camera rolling. We're not speaking to a paused video like I've done before. This is the moment we're waiting for. So. The transformer is on the back, there, big heavy bit of equipment, expensive as well. There's like a lorry behind, might be a drawbar that's pushing it, and a drawbar in front. So there's a lorry pulling it and one behind, giving it shunting or traction from behind. This is the big lorry, double drive rear axle. This thing is enormous. When you're next to this, it is huge. This thing is massive. It's just like a road train, you know. In Australia they do trucking, road trains, road haulage. And it's a bit like that. That's what it reminds me of. There's the Escort van at the back. So it's too many axles to care to count, to be honest. There's a forklift or a operator in the back there. That's what the generator is. Hydraulics probably. It's probably controlling the suspension and the steering as well. They'll be coordinating it. And there's the Escort vehicle just on its way out to join the convoy. That's quite impressive. So the plan is now we're going to get in front. I've got an idea what way it's going, so we're going to get to a footbridge and look down on it. Nice, eh? So obviously they don't waste time. It's a secure area, we've got to close these gates ASAP. And we're going to wait to follow it, or get ahead of it and get a view down from it. So that's it. It's just left the Dundee Quay Dock en route to Alyth. So I know another way out here. We're quick, we'll get in front of it. What I've done is I've got in front of the convoy. Students just on the other side of the road there. I'm going to get a little bit closer as well. I'm going to catch up with it here, get some footage here. It's at the currently it's at the Scott Fife roundabout, and I'm going to get footage of it here, and I'm going to get footage of it at the Forfar Road when it's passing Jack Martin Way. So it's just yeah, going to get a second helping of this footage. So yeah, but just what they've done at the first roundabout there when it left the Stanner Gate is it went through it. It's obviously designed for heavy loads because it had the cemented area for a straight route through. Rather than going round it, it went through it. But that roundabout was designed with that in mind because it's you know, at the docks area and that. So now I'm going to try and get fortunately it's all fenced off. I'm going to have to go further down. There's a lot of people here having a look, but there's a lot of traffic stopped obviously through no choice, and there's a lot of people voluntarily wanting to be here. So I'm voluntarily wanting to be here, but I've got to get over. I've got to cross the blooming railing. I better let Stu know where I'm going. So it's reversing back a little bit. You hear the brakes. So it's sort of going backwards. You can hear the brakes singing away there. All axles have got brakes on them, and it's quite an eerie sound actually. Oh, that sounds quite eerie. But yeah, it's definitely some sort of manoeuvrable. I don't even know if it's got the power to get up. I'm going to wonder actually. I'm not quite sure just what they're doing, but that's quite an eerie sound. Coming. I could actually smell the brake lining. That's the brake lights, obviously stopped moving now. So that's the friction of the brake drums. It's quite a terrifying thought of that runaway train. I wouldn't like to be behind it if it was. That lorry looks like it's having a bit of difficulty. It's sort of bouncing about, it's obviously torquing up in that, so that means the engine's. That one behind is pushing with the drawbar. I think it's because of the actual incline, it's maybe not got enough torque to get. I don't really know just what's. Maybe they're just manoeuvring it. I think that cone's going to get sacrificed. Not the cone, the bollard. It's been sacrificed. So the cost of that, even the street signs getting moved back. But I mean, all that is, the overall cost, it's not going to be that much dear. They just sprang back anyway, but they would have took that into consideration. A few sacrifices along the way. I wouldn't like that van to be parked there, but the guys standing there keeping an eye on it. But if I was the owner of that van, I'd be a little bit terrified. Oh wow, shit, it's sliding there. Jeez. Oh, lorry, he's steering. I certainly wouldn't like to be a part of that van, but that lorry, whole lorry moved. It's just, I think that is a weight on the back actually, it's to keep the traction, because if you've got weight, you've got to have weight over the traction axles, over the drive axles to give it the tractions. Double bogie, 2 drive axles, and I think the front 2 are steer axles. But the guy was standing there, he kept an eye on what's going on there. They probably had lots of warning that it would be a big lorry coming along here. So I'm actually taking pictures as well. That's why the camera's kind of moving suddenly and taking photographs as well. If I could do that, is I can actually film and photograph at the same time on this phone, which is really handy. So that's the Standard Gate just at the bottom. Well, actually, just at the end of this road, it sweeps down to the left of it, then it comes to that Standard Gate roundabout, which that lorry went right through, because the roundabout was designed for, you know, it being at the dock area. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get in front again, up to the footbridge over the Forfar Road. I think it's closed off because there was a friend up there already and he says it's closed. So I'm going to go up to the Jack Martin Way, but I'm going to get in front of that and then get another view of it for you, just as it's leaving the north boundary of Dundee. So that's the Scott Fife roundabout at the bit at Arbroath Road, A92, Sipsford, Craigie, Douglas Road meet. It's got 5 exits. Right, so let's get a move on. So that's the roundabout back open, and I'm just going to make my way up to the Jack Martin Way. The Jack Martin Way roundabout, just off, well, on the A90. I think it's due to come this way, but we're here really early, so we might even just walk down a bit there, because there's another roundabout down there. We'll see how it gets on through there as well. So it's just a waiting game. I think there's other mates meant to be meeting us here. So I think we're quite a bit early. We're going to have to have a wee look and see what's down there as well. You can see there out in the distance where the blue lights are. That's the convoy heading down the Forfar Road. So we'll probably walk down to that circle just there to get it going around there. The speed at which it's going, we'll probably be able to watch it up here.
The mirrors that came off the bus.
I seen that, yeah. There's a big. If I just noticed that, but I was just noticing all the debris that's at the side of the road there. There's big lorry mirrors and bus mirrors and all sorts of debris.
I've got a free gas meter key.
Got a free gas meter key. Yeah, you never know what you might find here. It's just stuff that's just left. So, and half a wing mirror, smashed wing mirrors. Yeah, it's amazing what you find at the side of the road. Blown out tyre as well. Yeah, that's it away in the distance, yeah. So there's a circle, there's a roundabout there.
Jesus.
Oh, we're well early, like, yeah.
I know, but you don't expect things to go that slow.
I know. We could probably walk down to that circle and then...
And back by the time it got there.
I'm kind of hoping we could get a flyover, kind of. It was really a bit...
What flyover?
Yeah,
oh,
well, there's a bit of a walkway, like, yeah, so this is right on the outskirts of Dundee. Just, if you're going up this road there, that's heading on the A90 towards Aberdeen. It's the north boundary, just leaving the north boundary. So, I'll give my other mate a call, see where he is. Went on ahead, where we were earlier at Jack Martin Way, that's further down there. So I've came back to see what's happening. And it's a tight turn, just as I suspected, getting around this intersection at the Kingsway, where it meets the Forfar Road. So, I've phoned them up and reported back to them, and they know that it's still on its way. But I've went ahead, I'll be going back that way as well. And I'm going to turn this around and get the footage for you. So it's at the Kingsway, and they've had to take some of the lights down. I think that, yeah, they'll have to take the... So it's still going up the A90 towards the Aberdeen. it's just going down the Forfar Road past the Shell Garage at the intersection with the Kingsway. And I'm getting a really good close view of it. I think it's actually hydraulic brakes on the trailer, but on the lorries it'll be the standard air brakes. I don't hear any so it's 2 police cars in front and there'll be one at the back, sure. And this is the piece of equipment. It's quite impressive, eh? So that's just at the side of Quay Dock is on that side. So they're obviously coordinating it because there's police. The mates that's further up the road said there's police cars arrived there. So I'm beginning to think I should maybe get myself there pretty quickly. I could come in by the back way. I know another way to get there because I know the routes, the back roads. Oh, there's a John. Look. That's two Johns. That'll be a private one. That'll be the works one, I think, with the lights on it. So there she goes again. Right here, so it'll be easier on the engine coming down here, but quite hard on the brakes because they've got to maintain a slow speed. So the brakes will be working out. So I think what I'm going to do is, now that I know that it's going the way we thought it was, I'm going to quickly get myself back before the intersection's closed, and I'll get footage there. That's really impressive though. So I'm going to get some footage of the police cars in front with that in the background. So that's pretty cool. Smart, right at the front of the convoy. Right, so the convoy's on the move. I'm going to have to get moving. I'm going to have to get back to where I was originally. I think the police are going to get to that intersection before I do, meaning it's going to be closed off. Which will, unless I go through Millamains actually, I think we'll do that. Yeah, because they won't close the road any longer in the half day. So I'm going to quickly get back to my car and get some more of this footage and reunite with where my mates are, because they're underway. Well, the other mates on his way, the other students still there where I left them. So I'm just going to phone them and tell them I'm on my way back. And that's the police car at the back of the convoy. That's an electric police car, by the way. So they've obviously put the traffic lights back. They're working on them. That'll be the maintenance crews, the orange lights. And there's the John. And that's the Kingsway back open. Right, so I'm going to get back to my car and make my way back to Chatbarton Way. kind of took me by surprise. It got there a heck of a quick. So I'm kind of like having to park in Millimains and walk up, jog up. It's only just up my head, but I was really surprised at how fast it got there. So I managed to get all the way, a mile away, from there to here in about 5 minutes. And yet it took about an hour and a half to get the mile from the Standard Gate to where I went to earlier. I did not expect that. However, I'm able to catch up with it on foot. My mates are at the top of this next roundabout, so they'll be surprised that I ran up. But I made it anyway. I've got extra footage anyway at the place, but I'm getting more footage. I'm just going to run along. It's just up there basically, so they've closed the roads off coming out, so I had to park where I was anyway. So they'll just see me walking up because they'll be filming. They'll be like, where am I? They'll just see me with their camera next to it. I tell you, it's getting some speed now. I'm surprised at how fast that went, to be honest. I really didn't expect it to be so quick. I managed to get a bit closer. Get a breath. I tell you, that's shifting now. Wow, it's got a circuit to negotiate. I just have to get my breath back. They'll be like, wow. It's right next to me. Oh dear. Oh. I'll be on camera for sure, because there's like a camera point down this way and only one on this pavement is going alongside. So I'll probably be on the news or something. They'll see me for a minute. But I better watch because that's swinging over. So so managed to get that for you. So it's just leaving Dundee now. This is the last roundabout before it actually goes on to the main 70mph national speed limit road out of the boundary of Dundee. So once it's past this point, it's a straight road up on the A90, but it's going towards the A94 for Aylth, so I believe. So, wow, this is quite close now. It's quite massive when you're next to it. Let's just say it's probably about, as it is, maybe about 15 foot from where I'm standing to above my head. I would say the weight will be I mean, it's obviously too wide, so that's why they need to have the STGO special, and obviously you've got to include the carrier. That'll make width as well, you see. So the transformers are set with, but then you've got to have the vehicle as carrier. That's going to make it too wide for the, you know, without an Escort, so it needs to have that. And you've got the weight of the thing as well, sheer weight. It's 400 tonnes this whole convoy weighs, apparently. Oh, I thought as soon as you saw me here, I made it. So all ways or something is the company that's doing the, oh there's a big, well so the coach, there'll be a big convoy of traffic then. I think they'll get everything coming through it, so you've got the big coach load, cars, traffic in general, gets spat all the way up the A90 towards that intersection where I was earlier with the traffic lights. It's backed all the way up there, that's where it came from, and it's going to be like that probably all the way to Forfar. I can't see, unless it pulls in at a wide point to let so much traffic pass, like traffic control, then it's going to be a huge convoy for miles. I don't know the logistics exactly of it, but obviously it'll be thought out and logistically planned out. But there it goes, that's it, leaving Dundee, starting off from Dundee Quay at the docks. It's just left the boundary of Dundee, on route to Alyth, will be the A90 and the A94 I believe. I don't know if I want to go there to see it, depends on how much time we've got. I think we're meeting up with others with other plans I believe, so better probably leave it at that for now. After that mad dash, it was worth it, I made it. So I've got what, 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 areas, footage of it in 4 different areas. It was worth me going down there to let them know that for sure. I did see workmen going down as I went there, as I was driving there I saw workmen on the bridge. So yeah, I'm going to get across now. Right, so I'm just going to get over there and see what's happening. So that was about it. I don't think we're going to go out with Dundee to follow it any further, because you could be there all night, you know, we've got other things. I think we'll just call it a night of that after that. But anyway, I got it in the boundary of Dundee for you. It was worth the effort. Thoroughly found it fascinating. There's a bit of the information board at Dundee behind me. Just to yeah, actually, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to get left back in my car. Yeah, that'd be superb, is that? I'd say park in Miller Mains and run up. So that'll do for now then. I hope you enjoyed that. If there's anything else comes up, I'll let you know. That'll probably be it for now. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers. Actually, I'm back again because the convoy has stopped. Now, it might be a blowout or something, I don't know, but I only got as far as there. As you can see, I just literally said an end in the video. I spoke to Stoney's waiting there, and it's just stopped there. So it could be a tyre blowout or a technical fault. We're going to find out. Well, I'm going to have a look. I can't ask them all, just see what's happening. So I can see the workman working underneath the axle or the wheel area, so it could be maybe a brake is jammed on, or it could be a blowout or something, I don't know. I mean, I could go, I don't know if I want to go over to the centre reservation. It is still a 70 mile an hour limit, and I don't think I'd be I'm not going to stand on this side of the barrier and just play snarling about, so I don't want to start doing silly things like, you know, because that's still a live road for the traffic coming down, you see, so I can't really start going over. Well, saying that, it's not really much traffic, yeah, I was thinking of going over a bit closer, but maybe just, there's maybe not much to see. I think the truck driver's got out, maybe, I can smell sort of, I don't know, it's like tyres, but I don't know how to describe it. Like a kind of fish smell. Like if you blow up a bike tyre, that kind of smell, sometimes you get a kind of fish sort of smell. I don't know if it's some of the tyres or something. But they're checking something anyway. So there's not really any point, you know, you got tools out of there, so maybe, it could be a brake that's jammed on, it might be the smell and the burning of the brake line, and it might be a tyre rubbing or something, I don't know. So the thing is, you could spend too long hanging about, like, you know, it's probably after 9, I haven't even looked at the time, but I'll be getting on about another thing. Check the time. Yeah, it's 9:25 now, so it's just leaving the boundary of Dundee. It's going to take hours, I think, to get to Aylth. here. Aylth's about, I don't know, 15-mile drive from here. Although it's an air road, it'll maybe get some momentum up on the arrows, but there it goes anyway. Goldhofer, that's I don't know if that's the owner or the manufacturer of the trailer. I'm not sure. I don't think it's English. It's got 5 factor, 5.5 factor. I'm not sure what that means. So there's a 3-man crew in there. That's probably helped steer the axles. You got the lorry in front that's going to be doing the pulling. That's the shunter behind. So you've got the locomotive one in the front, actually pulling the weight, and you've got the truck behind that's shunting it. They're both MAN manual trucks. I don't know the engine size. I'm going to guess it's 16 litres. Probably a V6. No, it doesn't sound like a V6. It could be a straight 6. It's hard to tell really. And there's the coach, central coach system. Nope. Right, so I think that's really all there is. It's pretty much out of Dundee now. Huge tailback. Up there is where I was earlier. I mean, when I had to run back, that's where I was when you saw the traffic lights getting taken down. Then I had to make my way back to the circle there, the roundabout. Well, I actually got the other roundabout with Finchley as well, because I was running up from Millmains. So there it is, way in the distance now. Right, so that'll do it then. I think I've covered enough for the night. So that's a fair amount. It's just going to look the same at Alyth as it does here, so unless it gets damaged. Unless something happens, but it's unlikely. I think it's well thought out. Oh, there's a nice convoy of buses. So you've got City Link, Megabus, and then you've got Simpsons coaches, then you've got another coach, and you've got another Megabus which is probably running late, it's behind it. And me being a bus spotter, I like to get buses as well. I'll add that onto my video. Coaches, buses. So the Megabus is passing the Simpsons as well overtakes like a bit of a race. Simpsons is passing the Megabus. They're pretty close to one another. Wow, that is really close. Blooming heck, what are they doing? Jeez, I thought they were going to hit sideswipe. Probably having a laugh. They probably know what they're doing. It just looked like the way. I mean, it's just an angle like that, and because I'm standing there, it looks closer than it is, probably. So it's just a sea of red lights all the way up. So N92 going to Aberdeen. Yeah, well, I thought the two coaches were racing. They get like, it's like that close together there. I was like, what the hell are they doing? But I looked a lot closer, because you know the angles of the camera and that. It's just passing traffic, nothing exciting. Right, so that's it. Student's sitting patiently waiting on me. I'll keep waiting. He's going to give me a lift back to my car because I had to park the car at Millmains on that last bit. This is only still there, but so I hope you. I'm not going to walk and film my way up trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Just see what else I put on my channel. I found it quite exciting. Hope you did as well. Like I say, that's the big transformer for the. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description to this video about the article regarding the regeneration work for the substation at Aylth. That's part of the project, obviously. If I hear any more, it's just by chance I heard that. If I get any more like that and I get a chance and I've got the time, I'll do so. If you like that, if you're interested in that, I'll put it on my channel for you. Just to see what else I put up anyway. Right, thanks for watching. Bye for now.